Hey, truck and tractor pool fans, here we are.
We made it.
Another Wednesday night. Another week away from tax season, so we're doing good.
I am
well, some of us are anyway.
Yeah. Some of us are still drowning, but it'll be okay. Next week, I'll be all good.
There you go. So we appreciate you tuning in tonight. Like, subscribe, share. Hit that thumbs up button. Hit it, smash it, destroy it. Just hit it. And we appreciate it. Helps us grow with YouTube, and that's what they like to see. Leave us a comment. I don't have the comments list on yet. We're just I'm sitting here watching the amount showing up here, so we'll just take a minute and let some more people join in. But yeah, we had our first points hook for the 2022 season for the Interstate Truck and Tractor Pullers, and we're going to go over those results. And also, you're going to see some tickers come up across the screen there, and you can see the background as well. We're still helping Adam, as well as Denise Moritz, raise money for cancer. And I want to say that I'm going to bring this up real quick. Adam had a very successful auction.
Very, very successful.
He has one more sign that they're going to do. It's already made. It's the Buffalo Bills sign that they're doing up home locally. He's working with a radio station now, I believe, and that thing just might do quite well. But $7,600 total was the auction amount for the tractor signs. That is fantastic. I was hoping for 10, but you know what? That's a fantastic amount. And I'm looking up here. He gave me some figures here real quick. The team as a whole, there's a few people involved there. The team is actually up over $15,000. That's fantastic.
Wow. And
there's still plenty of time for them to collect, and $7,600 for the auctions. And, you know, they still got one more sign to go yet locally for the Buffalo Bills. So that's going to be great. I look for that.
And they haven't done the raffles. They haven't done their 50-50. Haven't done any of that yet. So that's correct. That's awesome.
Mad About Cancer Facebook page that's the if you want to get the raffle tickets, I'm sure that's how you'll get a hold of Adam through there. Mad About Cancer on Facebook. Definitely buy into some of the raffles. Donate. Of course, if you go to Adam Drout's regular Facebook page, and I'm sure the Mad About Cancer will also have a link to the donations.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I'm waiting until the end of this month before I can forward the money that we raised 2 weeks ago when Adam was on to the awareness, to the fund. So we'll be sending that money over then. And I'm sure our YouTube partners will gladly take their share of that, but it won't be too much, I hope so. But I will be looking at that here. Like I say, we only got a few more days and the month will be over. Then I'm going to make that donation as soon as I see the amount that's available. Anyway, we do have Joey Radel. I always want to say radio. Joey Radel coming on here shortly. At least he's going to try to be here. Snyder County Tractor Pullers has some points classes coming up this Saturday night at the Lebanon Fairgrounds place. As part of the Beast of the East deal. They're having a fundraiser there as well, as you heard last week with Matt and Dwayne. So Joey's going to come on and talk about that and some other goings-ons with Snyder County. So they're looking forward to a good season. I know they got some new points classes I'm sure he's going to mention. So at this point, I guess we'll just jump right into Easton, Maryland. And beautiful weather. Fantastic evening of pulling. Good track. Jamie and the crew did a well of a job and had a good time. Enjoyed it. Always enjoyed going to his pool. So, Kendra, we'll let you kick it off.
Yeah, Easton was a great time. Always a good time to kick off the point season. I know there was a couple tractors that weren't there, that a couple people were expecting to be there. Everybody's waiting on parts. At least that's what they tell me. Let's.
I will give you three guesses, and the first two don't count.
I was gonna say Mike Walker. And I can't believe he isn't giving me a hard time about not bringing any snacks down to the pool.
Don't.
I'm sure that's what he's typing as we're speaking.
Careful what you wish for.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it was a great time. I was able to go down with the modified crew from up here in Chambersburg. So, of course, we had to leave before lunchtime, which I'm a little salty about, but it'll be okay. Um, so, when I have to leave my house before 9 a.m. on a Saturday, nothing else is happening. I'm waking up and that's it.
Oh, my.
But no, we had a great time. As always, down there, like you said, Jamie and his crew, always 110% down there. So I guess I will get us kicked off with the results. JR wants to go in the order of the pool, which who does that? So anyway, the first class of the evening was the 7800 modifieds. There was 7 of them present. First place went to Andy Forrester with the Boss 9 at 337.15. Second place went to Ricky Blizzard, which was the Keystone National Champion. With Barely Affordable at 332.87. What's happening? I'm over here.
No, I was just saying hi to it. So
okay. Third place went to Ian Ericker with the Unstable at 320.45. The village idiot himself. Fourth place, somebody.
No, it's Unstable.
No, I said he's the village idiot.
And the poor guy had to stand there when I walked by him. I did a GoPro walk around.
Mm-hmm.
And in typical Ian Ericker fashion, I'm being told lies, JR. He was talking to another pulling team there. So.
Oh, I'm sure.
Robinson.
Oh, yeah. If Tim Robinson was talking, Lord only knows.
It was comical. It was just him, just a real quick, hey, JR, I'm here. I'm being told lies or something. I forget how he said it was. You have to go to the YouTube channel, watch the walk around video, and it's comical. Anyway.
Look for the guy with the long flowy hair. That's Ian Ericker. Fourth place was Kevin Stauffer, somebody we didn't see much of last year. Glad to have him back. Rough and Ready took fourth place at 319.04. Fifth place went to Jason Weichel with the Untamed at 318.86. Sixth place was Amber Blizzard with the Unaffordable at 311 even. And seventh place, with unfortunately with some breakage, was Kirsty Robinson with the Phony 2 at 271.08.
Yes.
I think she got over in some soft ground and her engine did not like it.
I got to tell you, that girl had a serious pass going.
Yep. Her engine went super high RPMs and blew the blower belt off, and it was quite unfortunate. But I'm sure old Daddy Tim will have it back up and running.
It's still everything's still contained within the block, so I don't think there's anything hurt there. It just popped. I guess a burst panel is what it sounded like, and of course, it's got the blower belt as well. But fixable, cheap, so cheaper than what happened at Keystone. So
yes, definitely,
for sure. Yeah, but that tractor is really running good this year so far.
Yep.
Light 7,700 pound light limited turbo tractors was the second class up, and the largest class for the evening. We'll say 10 tractors. Hang in there, Clayton. We're getting to you. But anyway, taking the win, Shane Scott with the no-name New Holland
TM130.
TM130. I asked her. And the Center State should know that. 316.74 was the winning distance. Second place was the other half. The other half, and
that's hired gun.
A hired gun driver, Clayton Sweeney, driving for Matt Dersham, took second place at 310.86. Good job, Clayton. Third was Mark Smith with a Ford 9600. It's her turn to keep me straight. 307.52. Fourth was Ben Flaherty Jr. with the Smoking Red at 307.34. Fifth was Matt Smith with Fast Forward at 306.82. Sixth was Jason
Weichel.
Winky. I was expecting to hear Winky. Winky Weichel.
The guy who takes me to pools but leaves me stranded.
With the Unleashed New Holland, I'm not getting in the middle of that, at 296.71. Seventh was Eddie Ocker on the Iron Maiden That's Sue Johnson's tractor, 296.66. Eighth place was Perrin Bean with All About That Alice. Beautiful tractor, 293.89. Ninth was Bradley Seal with a New Holland at 289.42. I don't know the. It's a T7.
I know it's a T7, but I think it's T7 170 maybe.
Okay. And 10th, in my opinion, one of the prettier internationals, Jason Bowers at 276.91 in his first season with Interstate as a light limited turbo. So, sound like there's some clutch issues in Jason's tractor. Look like anyway, not sound like, but yeah, tractor runs good and looks fantastic. So I look for good things for Jason this year.
I agree with Sue. She says just take over. Now, I'll give him credit. He knows the East Coast tractors and all that a lot better, especially the mods and the.
Hey, if the tractor's got a name, I know it. Okay. Give me a break. Well, I was going to Interstate before you could even talk, Kendra. Excuse me. Climbing a driver's seat. It's all good.
In my defense, I do I guess travel with blue tractors a lot more than you. So I know all those weirdos that don't name their tractors.
Look at some of the people I got to travel with.
Bless your heart.
Oops. Hi, Mike. How are you? Trust me, I'll pay for that dearly. Here comes the next Ronald McDonald joke coming momentarily. But anyway. Mod Turbo, you're up next.
Yes, Mod Turbo. We had 7 tractors present on for what night were we there? Saturday.
And you worry about me not knowing what tractor model number to go by, and she can't tell you what day of the week we pulled there. Okay.
I know it seemed like forever ago.
Make sure you like and subscribe and share on that. We've got a lot of sharing to do after that comment.
The 8500 Mod Turbos, we had 7 tractors present. Hopefully this weekend we'll have a couple more. But anyway, taking the win was probably the person who traveled the furthest. Justin Latour from Connecticut with his Addicted International took the win at 323.61. Second place was Scott Kiskadden driving Burns Irby's OOZ at 322.01. Third place was Matt Smokey Smith with the Black and Blue at 314.29. Fourth place was Guy Gokenauer with the Stress Test at 307.29. Fifth place went to Jason Forrester with the Papa Smurf at 299.53. And sixth place went to, I believe, Dakota Grove was doing the driving on the Antrim Tantrum at 285.47. And rounding out the class, unfortunately with the disqualification for going out of bounds, was Mark Smith with the blue unit. He had a heck of a pass though, but he definitely crossed that line. There was no maybes with that.
Just a little bit outside, if you will. How about that picture, huh? Look at that.
That is a really nice picture. Did you send that to Justin?
No, I didn't. I'm not friends with him on Facebook. Yeah, maybe I am.
I don't think he's on Facebook, is he?
I don't know.
I don't know. But he watches the show, so I'm sure he'll see it.
This is kind of rubbing it in a little bit to my fellow photographer friend that was there. This is Mega Buck set up, and here's this antique dinosaur $600 setup taking pictures like this, you know. I just rubbing it in a little bit there, Tyrus.
Yeah, he's not mentioning names, Ty.
It's good. I am more than sure when we see his photos, they will more than blow mine out of the water, and they should. So he's a very good photographer. So, but I was pretty tickled with that photo. It turned out really nice.
Yeah, and Justin, super nice guy. So glad that he got the win. He puts a lot of miles on his truck to come down and go pulling with us. So good
John
to see
Root,
you.
how are you, John? Lynn? Oh, I guess I could say hi, Sue, huh? You said hi to her. Hello to everybody. April is in here tonight. Chris Smith, and a few more. So, okay. I'm yapping. I need to talk about light pro tractors. 8,500 pound light pro was next. 9 points class. This was just come and run and taking the win. With I should have brought that photo up too. But
I was gonna say, yeah, do you have a picture of that?
I can only do so many things at one time here. So yes, I do, and I will find it and pull it up. much to his dislike probably. But Jeff Michelacci with the Demented tractor took the win at 336.49. Second was Matt Smith with the, I like to call it the alternative Fast Forward, the other Fast Forward tractor, the Light Pro Edition, 322.85. Third was Mark Smith, blue unit, at 307.76. Fourth was, geez, woman. Fourth was J. Howard Meredith Jr., or we just call him Howard Meredith Jr., with Meredith's Agitator at 303.01. And fifth was Matt Smith with Black and Blue at 292.95.
You're learning. I'm so proud of you. Yeah, Jeff definitely. Jeff put on a show a little bit for everybody.
I will. I will. While you're digging into this,
the picture. Yeah, I was gonna say because this next tractor we have, or the next class, where's that? Oh, I took away my picture.
Now who's struggling?
Hold on a second. Anyway, some big news came out at Easton about this next tractor, the tractor that actually took the win. High Cotton is under new ownership. Jeff King had High Cotton for years.
A few years, yeah. Yep.
Yeah. I was kind of shocked that he got rid of it, but I guess to everything there is a season. Yeah. Yeah, there's the big show himself.
Mr. Hollywood.
Show. Yeah, Mr.
We don't call him Hollywood for no reason.
Yeah. And he stayed very calm. We'll give him that. But anyway, High Cotton took the win and headed to Woodstock, Virginia, with Chris Pangle. 322.95 was his distance. Second place went to Bobby Shipe with Old Blue at 319.51. Third place went to that Eddie Ocker again, the hired gun, on the Virginian at 303.10. Fourth place went to Howard Meredith with the Junkyard Dog at 299.8. Fifth place, talking about a big show, Mr. Corey Forrester on the TW25. They're calling Beefy at 296.33. And sixth place, you ready for it? Mr. Brian Morrison.
Yep.
Finally out on the
say that name.
Yep. During the competition, he went 44 feet, but I believe he came back at the end of the class.
Came back at the end of the show, actually.
At the end of the show.
Before the end of the show, and made a pass and made a spectacular
stellar hook. Yep.
That also is posted on our YouTube page, channel. But
so I knew I saw him. I was already back at the trucks, but we could still see the track, and I'm like, wait a second. Kind of upset that I missed it. But
where did you have Howard Meredith placing?
I have him at fourth. Is that wrong? Second.
That's what I have.
Well, what happened there? I have him at 299.86.
Oh, that was an incorrect distance. They actually redid it was 320.27. He was actually second, and then moved everybody down one. See?
That must have happened after I left the little shack there.
Yeah.
They
announced two. I looked over and I'm like, I was at the 300-foot sign. He was almost the 300-foot. He was beyond that, and I'm like, that ain't right. But they did correct it, and it was 320.27.
So I know they were doing Agtronics. So sometimes if something doesn't get reset or something funky like that. So I stand corrected. But in my defense, I had what I thought was the official results. Shows you how official my stuff is. Don't tell Clayton Sweeney, he'll have a heyday with that.
I'm sure Clayton's going to see this. So.
I had my points classes right. So
John Roop, come see at Buckwild Friday and Saturday in Westminster. Saturday I will be in Lebanon for the Beast of the East event. And Friday is shaping up to be me able to do absolutely nothing at this point. So I got long story stuff to do here. But
I will be there Friday night.
I can sneak away. I just might. Friday. We'll see. But anyway, Brian Morrison. This is a beautiful 1206. I've got a picture of it, and I'll bring it up here shortly. But hi, Robert. And awesome show in here. Keep up the great job, you guys. We appreciate it, Robert.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching. We really do. Uh, we Anyway, we're talking about Brian Morrison. You know, he'll sneak in here every now and then. All you get out of him, he'll get a post with just a thumbs up. Okay, but Brian's been working a few years at getting a tractor to run with his cousin Nick, and he did purchase Ray Belak's 1206 and repainted it. Beautiful tractor. I mean, colors are spot on, and of course it's got a fresh engine in it. Ray Belak built, and run very well. On his third attempt with it, run very well. So I'm excited. Can't wait to see it at next weekend.
So is he going to be at Greensboro?
Actually, I think he's going to be at Lebanon. I think.
Really?
I think Dave. I talked to Dave Doherty today on some stuff, and he had mentioned that he thought maybe Brian and Nick were going up there. So
cool.
Get some seat time. So I mean, the season's coming. The following weekend is the first points hook for the 466 Hot Farm East Coast per pulling. So anyway, we'll finish out this Easton event here with has some local semi trucks on hand, and taking the win was Randy Johnson with his Mac at 341.94. Second was Jamie Easton at 298.54, and third, I'm sorry, I forgot because this guy did rehook. That's right. Yeah, I know. She got me. Our friend Brendan McCormick actually came back and rehooked and went 305.03 for second place, and third was Jamie Easton at 298.54. And there was a couple of diesel 4x4 trucks on hand to run, but their crevices weren't large enough for the sled hook, so they were not able to run. So all in all, it was a great show. I was home before midnight. I was tickled, and the show went smooth. Good track.
Said 2:30.
Holy, well, you stopped mating and everything.
We went to Applebee's.
We made a beeline for home. So
yeah. Yeah, you know us, we're fancy, like that country song.
Speak of Beast of the East, Wayne Martin's sending me messages now. Oh. He said he got a better scanner for his old pictures. So.
Oh, good deal.
So yeah, I'm thinking about we'll put a show together here sometime when he's done taking care of all that stuff. He's supposed to be giving me copies of them too, and I'll get him on here. And I'm thinking maybe getting Bill Grove on here as well. Bill is like the local historian, pretty much clue us in on everything. And I know he went and bought a camera for his computer and everything to set on the screen and stuff. So he's all ready to come on and do a show with us.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That will be very entertaining. So we'll let you know ahead of time. Clear your schedule, because that'll probably be more than an hour-long show. So,
oh my, yeah.
Lots to talk about. Lots of history.
We almost talked about it for an hour after our hour-long show.
Yes, we had a much unanticipated overtime last weekend.
Yeah.
Last week. So, okay. Yeah, I want to get a picture of his pulled up there real quick. Anyway, you have. I was
going to say, I'm going to talk a little bit about what we already sort of alluded to here, Westminster. The Carroll County Buckwild Truck and Tractor Classic. They are doing a 2-day event Friday afternoon, starting at 5 o'clock. They're going to be running 4 farm stock classes, weighted 6,000, 8,000, 12, and 15,000 pounds. At 7 o'clock, the interstate's going to kind of take over. We're going to be running 4 points classes there. The 6,000 classic mods, the 7,700 light limited turbos, the 7,800 modifieds, as well as the 8,500 mod turbo. So basically the same show we ran at Easton, but we're going to add the 6,000 pound classics. The three of us classes kind of sometimes tend to do that with each other. We kind of travel each other around, go our separate ways, come back together. So it's always fun. And then Saturday evening, I guess, it's 6 o'clock. April 30th. Both evenings are going to be $15 each, by the way. I lied to you guys. From 9 to 3, they're going to be doing a truck show, which will be judged between 11 and 2. And then at 2 o'clock, they're going to start drag racing. They're going to do some drag racing between 2 and 5 o'clock. And if I'm right in my memory, which Lord knows, good luck with that. I think they drag race more than just diesel trucks. I think they can line up semis and dump trucks and all kinds of craziness down there. And then at 6 o'clock, they're going to start the pool. They're going to run some street diesel pickup trucks, a 3.0 diesel truck class, semis, and dump trucks. And I think they have triaxles. Anything truck related, there will be something for you there. So if you're not doing anything this Saturday, head out to Westminster, Maryland. Unfortunately, our pool in Boonesboro was canceled due to some unforeseen circumstances by the promoter. So that definitely kind of was a shock to a lot of people. I think we talked about that Monday, or that was yesterday. That all came out. I know I'm pretty bummed. That's my hometown pool. That was going to be a good show, but hopefully maybe there was some discussion of them rescheduling if the timing is working out. So all you Boonesboro people, maybe we'll get another pull in here. If not, East Coast is their Memorial Day weekend. And then, of course, we'll have the pull at the county fair in July, which I think we're back to a Tuesday night. If memory serves. My memory.
John Roof says yes on the big trucks racing.
There we go. I was going to say, I thought they about raced everything down there. Anything you want to do, pretty much within safety reason, of course, they'll let you run.
I would think Morrison's probably not going to be there unless he's making a test pass. I don't see his class. Anyway, I'm going to show off this tractor here. This new hot rod, if you will, as I call it in the
new hot rod.
Yeah. Pretty tractor.
Very nice tractor.
Yep. Mine took a lot of time and painted it up nice, and it runs just, in my opinion, as good as it looks. It runs just good. So
I like that. You see a lot of the 1466s and the 1066s and all that in pulling. It's kind of nice when guys do something a little different like that. So good for you, Brian.
Yep. Yeah, I think he's pretty happy. So.
Yep.
But anyway, this Saturday, excuse me, Beast of the East is 2 p.m. I want to say that again. 2 o'clock in the afternoon is the start time, and they're going to start with Run What You Brung, which is a Snyder County points class. Run What You Brung trucks, diesel, gas, whatever it may be. They're also going to run a street gas, a pro street gas, street semi trucks, and 9,500 turbo farm stock, 8 mile per hour. That's what I'm seeing listed. This is as a benefit pool for MDA, Ride for Life motorcycle deal also. And I know they're doing something in the morning. I can't remember what all Dwayne said. It's not listed here. But he did have a post here that says he'd like to have all poolers registered 30 minutes before pool start time of 2 o'clock. So they want to try to have everybody registered by 1:30. You can pre-register, but when you get there, you need to obviously pay and get signed in. So, but keep that in mind.
Sign the insurance waiver and all that
all that good stuff. Yeah. So it is 5 classes instead of the normal 9 or 10 that they run during their Beast of the East, which would be 2 tracks. Then Saturday is a single track. So 5 classes, 2 o'clock. They're looking to try to get done by 5:30, 5:30, because they have some more of the event to do. So they want to try to be wrapped up so they can get spectators and stuff like that down to into the fairgrounds area for the remaining evening of festivities for the fundraiser. So also Buck Motorsports Park this Saturday at 7 p.m. They're having a Diesel Power Fest, their first one of the year, Diesel Power Fest series. Next Saturday at 7 p.m., I believe, is their gas truck Power Fest series. It's something new with the new Interzane Rev 2 and the crew have come up with, and the East Coast Pro Pulling modified 4x4 trucks will be at that event. And that's the gas truck Power Fest, and that is in 2 Saturdays. So also, which would be the 7th. Yes, it would be nice if I gave you the date, May 7th. Also, Greensboro, Maryland, 6 p.m. The Lucas Oil East Coast Pro Pulling will be there with the modified 2-wheel drive trucks. Diesel East Coast Diesel Pro Stock Diesel 4x4 trucks, the 466 Hot Farm tractors, light pro tractors, and limited pro stock semis. 6 p.m. Greensboro, Maryland. So
Looks like somebody's watching the show this evening was at Tuckahoe as well. Actually, I guess 2 people were.
yes, very good.
They had a very nice crowd there. I was pleasantly surprised. I was wondering, I was like,
Yeah.
sometimes with good weather, you don't know if people are going to come out or if they're going to, stay home and, grill out or whatever they were going to do at home. But I thought Jamie had one of his better crowds there that I've seen.
Yeah, my chat went away. I don't know what's going on. I can't see anything. So I have to lean on Kendra because I can't see it right now. So don't know.
But I guess
there. Now it's gone.
Guess while we're waiting on Joey, I'll go ahead and go into the next week also of interstate pulling. Jefferson County on May 7th is going to get their pulling. I think they have about 1 or 2 pulls a month down there in Jefferson County. Carneysville, West Virginia. They're going to have the 6000 Classic mods as well as the 6200 two-wheel drive trucks. Those trucks we were talking about all winter long down there in Florida, they're coming up to Jefferson County. And then the modified street 4x4 trucks, the 13.5 farm stocks, as well as the 8,000 pound street diesel class and 7,000 street diesel class. And then after the pull, they will also have their dirt drags. I've gone to a couple of their dirt drags with my family's excursion, and they get some fast trucks in there.
Oh, I bet they do.
Oh my golly. And there's, you know me, like I'm so safety conscious anymore, like, with my interstate background and stuff like that. I'm like, that's just crazy. How are they getting up stuff? Because, I don't know if you've been to Jefferson County lately, but there is nothing but concrete. There's concrete barriers at the end of the track. And I'm like, I'm sure it's like a 500-foot track, but you're still thinking, oh my gosh. Some of them trucks get to go in 60, 70 miles an hour at the end of 200 feet.
Yeah.
And you're like, whoo, on dirt. So
not good. But real quick, we got Joey backstage here. I'm sorry, were you finished, Kendra?
I'm finished.
Okay. Yeah, I just want to say we got the scrollers going here. Please, Denise Moritz is doing another cancer ride. She does this, a couple times a year. Has been doing it for many years, and we want to try to get the word out for her. You go to her Facebook page, Denise Moritz, and make a donation there. She has a link there you can click on. And, of course, we had Adam on a couple of weeks ago. And, again, they raised $7,600 just in sign sales. And he's got one more to go locally with the Buffalo Bills sign. So, Lord knows what that thing will bring locally. I seen what it looked like, and it's pretty slick piece.
And then Buffalo Bills fans, man, they're crazy. Absolutely. They are all about their Buffalo Bills. They're loyal.
We must have made him mad. He's gone again. But anyway, he'll be
Joey.
He'll be there. But what was I saying? And the team has raised over $15,000 now, so that's fantastic. They're over their goal, but their goal is as much as possible. I mean, Adam has returned the favor that everybody did for him in the cancer center. So it works. Donations are needed, and they saved Adam's life as of this point. So he's doing good. So now Adam's repaying the favor. So we're gonna get Joey in here. He's got a mean look on his face. You better get me on here. I'm getting tired of waiting. I don't think he can hear us because we'll see. We'll bring Joey in here real quick. Hi, Joey. Hi, Joe.
How are you guys?
Can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
He's delayed.
Yeah, you're like majorly delayed, but that's okay. Wow.
Yeah, I don't have the best service right now.
It's okay. It's all
good. First points pull of the season coming up this Saturday. Maybe.
Yeah, I know already.
Yeah, man. I thought you'd be super excited. I figured you'd already be on site, ready to go.
Be on site, making TikToks, doing all the things.
No, I do plan on leaving at 10, 11 to get down there. So I'd like to be there at least 2-3 hours early. Try to get some good footage and stuff like that.
Yep. Yeah, we plan on leaving. I think I'm meeting. Yeah, 10 o'clock. That means I'll be 10:30. I'll be leaving here at 10. So, yep.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be leaving that early.
Well, it's a matter of a place to park and the junk I
Yep.
got to carry to the track. So,
Yeah. Yeah, and Joey likes to get there and get everything set up. I totally understand that. I mean, I was there
I mean,
super
I'm not
early.
worried.
we're going to have a little delay thing here. So, Joe, you
I
just
don't like being late.
it's all good. It's working. We just
Yeah.
keep it. It'll be fine.
So do you want to tell us a little bit about your new, you have
Thank-
1 or 2 new classes this year?
Points classes. Yeah.
So we have 2 new classes. Obviously, the first one starting this Saturday, which is the Rung What You Brung. It's going to be a 7,800-pound open truck class. Any cut tire, DOT tire, you weigh 7,800. So any of the 3.0 guys and Rung What You Brung guys, gas trucks, all that can fit in there. And then we also started a new gas truck class, the 6,300 Pro Street guys. And that's the 2 new classes we added. We figured, why not get something started for the Rung What You Brung guys? I know they've been asking for a couple years. And the gas guys, we've been getting good numbers lately for the past 2-3 years. And I know I've been throwing the idea about getting them started because there's nothing in the area for them. And they all really like the idea. So I'm hoping it's a good year for them. We can get something started.
Awesome.
Yeah. Your gas truck numbers are always up. East Sillins Grove and absolutely. And Lebanon is like gas truck country, man. Yeah, that's going to be a big class, I believe. That's great. It's going to be fun to watch.
And I mean, like we started that because like you go out Western PA, they have all the gas trucks, Rung What You Brung trucks, but there's nothing here on the Eastern PA, Central PA for them.
Yep, absolutely. Go ahead, Kendra. You're going to say something.
And I was just going to say, I think it's awesome how you're kind of partnering with, I know you guys come down to some of the interstate events now. You partner with the Beast of the East guys, and I think you guys have done a couple of East Coast shows. So I think that's awesome that, you guys are more than just a class filler. You're somebody that people look to and be like, hey, we need to add to our show. You guys want to come in. I think that's awesome and speaks a lot for you guys. Not only as an organization, but as your classes that make up that organization.
I mean, obviously, it's not like tractor pulling was 10, 20 years ago where everybody would go pulling every day of the week. Now it's kind of like, all right, there's 3 different organizations. There's Interstate, Snyder County, East Coast. We all have our own thing going on. You have your own pools, but the way to make pulling bigger and better is you got to, in the end, work together to get the numbers there.
Yep, absolutely.
I will second that. Yep. You bet. So, I guess I was going over your schedule, Rich, some of the events down here for your Sillins Grove. Looks like you got a pretty good schedule going this year. I see you're going north into Pennsylvania some and further north into Pennsylvania some.
Yep. So
further north in Pennsylvania, I should say.
Yeah, the farthest north we go is Troy Fair, so that's from our place 2 hours, and then the farthest south we go would probably be Shippensburg, roughly 2 hours. So we kind of keep it around the 2 hour mark in all directions, which way we go. I think the most hooks we have for the 1 series, which would be hot stock, there's 16, and most of the other classes, like the diesel trucks, the gas trucks, Light Pro Super Farm, and Enhance, I think they average around 10 to 12 hooks. So everyone's getting a decent amount of hooks. I mean, the Rung What You Brung has 5, but the reason why they have 5 is we kind of tried to make it a good series, but small, so they could still do East Coast and full pull and wherever else they want to go, like PPL and TPA. You kind of got to watch out how you schedule for the guys that want to do the series with you.
That's cool. Yeah, that's why I was thinking. Absolutely. The good trucks will support everybody that they can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and of course, I know it's early to talk about it, but I'm sure you guys are madly planning for your championship weekend once again.
Oh, that's one pool I always think about. Every year it ends, I'm like, how can we make it bigger and better the next year?
So I guarantee he's already thinking about that after the last hook of the night. All right, what are we doing next year?
I tell you, I've already been asked what the dates
Oh.
were already given to her, so she's ready to go camping again up there. So we'll be there.
I've already booked my RV.
It's definitely a pool that seems to be growing each year, and that was our goal when we started, was to make it grow, be something special that everybody looked forward to the end of the year. I mean, I know we threw in some new classes, limited guys. I know they've been asking for a couple years, so we finally got them in. Tried to do something new this year, get the 2-wheel drive guys in. So I'm hoping it goes well. I mean, obviously we care about all of our pools that we put on there, but it's something that everybody definitely does look forward to because it's championship weekend, raise purses, and definitely a fun weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Brings people to the event too. You know what I mean? Something different, which is something everybody should keep in mind. Always, it doesn't hurt to try something, new, different classes every now and then. So, the 2-wheel drive would be. I'm trying to think. Unless somebody made test runs, I don't think we've ever had two-wheel drives at that track at Sillins Grove.
Well,
we were there
how
one
we
year
kind
at
of been
East
looking
Coast.
at the past couple of years is like,
damn delays.
I know we've been looking at, you can't run the same stuff every year.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, obviously, your points classes are priority one. That's the whole reason for the championship weekend. But I wish the pro stock would have been supported a little better.
Yeah, you guys were there.
Yeah,
I think 2016 was the last time you guys were there, and we only ran the pro stock super stock class.
Yep, that's correct.
And 2-wheel drives have never been there. That's why we wanted to try. Well, we wanted to try something new and get them in there.
Absolutely. Talk about raising a little ruckus and making some noise down in the holler now.
You'll have all them prisoners wondering what's going on.
Yeah.
You'll wake up all the prisoners. For those that don't know, the track there at Sealings Grove is not extremely close to the prison, but they are the next door neighbors. So we've never had any issues.
Nope. Might have had some people need to go over there and spend the night from the pool. No, I'm just kidding.
I know you ain't talking about me.
No, never. Never.
I mean, like we can actually hear the races from our house, and they're 10 minutes from us.
Yeah. Yeah, sound travels down through there, man. I guarantee it. How's what was I going? I've done. Go ahead, Kendra. I had a question right on my tongue.
So I know that when is your first hook there at Sealings Grove? I know obviously your first points hook is this coming up Saturday, but when is your first home track hook?
Why don't you just give us your whole schedule real quick?
They have a lot of hooks.
Home track schedule.
No.
So our first home track hook is June 4th.
And then again in July, right?
I should have them written down.
I thought I did.
Yeah, this internet lag is crazy sometimes.
Yep. So July 9th, and then we'll skip August, September. All right. So starting our season off would be our home track in Sealings Grove would be June 4th, Saturday, 7 classes. Then we'll move to July 9th, another Saturday night with 7 more classes. Then we'll skip August, go to September. It'll be Saturday, September 3rd, which will be Labor Day weekend, obviously. And the September 3rd is actually kids' night for us, like we did last year. So it should be even better this year. And then our final pool of the year will be Friday night and Saturday night of October 7th and 8th.
So, yes.
Talk a little bit more about Kids Night, because that was a pretty cool event you guys did last year.
So Kids Night, actually, I know it came into my mind about a year or two ago, and I've been kind of watching the speedways, like all the speedways around here. They always dedicate a night to the kids. They give bikes away, candies, meet the drivers, stuff like that. And I was like, all right, we need to do something like that in the polling world, because nowhere in polling does anybody do anything like that. And I was like, all right, well, we need to dedicate a night where we do activities, give bikes away, meet the drivers, sit on the vehicles, because that's how you get the kids interested in the sport. Even the parents get more interested. So it's like that's how you're going to grow the sport. You got to get the people younger and the next generation involved.
Yeah, the giveaways, I was pretty impressed with the amount of bicycles. You guys are actually giving bicycles away last year, among some other things. Of course, autograph cards, I guess. Pictures with the pullers. You had some, puller vehicles lined up over there, and you had like a little road course, if you will, race area there. It was a pretty cool deal. But yeah, how many? I forget how many bicycles you gave away last year. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's good. That delay was getting pretty extensive.
Pretty serious. It's like, wait for it.
But they did. They gave away several batteries back, several
Batteries
bicycles. I forget how many there were, but they were pretty. Kids were really excited. I didn't see one crying kid. I didn't see one upset kid, unless he didn't get what he wanted, or he or she. But yeah, there was a lot of happy faces there last year. That was a pretty good deal. Internet's not well in Selinsgrove Grove tonight. There we go.
There we
He's
go.
back.
Can you hear me now?
Yep, we got you. My last question was.
I don't know what's going on.
The last question I asked before you disappeared on us was the amount of you gave away several bicycles last year.
Yeah, so we made a goal to get like 8 or 10 bikes. I ended up with like 12, and we did like certain ages. We did like, hey, 3 bikes is ages 1 to 6, and then gave away to 3 to girls that age and 3 to boys that age, and then did like 7 to 12 years old for the boys and girls each. So there was like I think 12 bikes that we gave away.
Oh wow,
that's awesome. Yeah, well, gotta be Kendra. But I was saying that with the race course you had set up there, and the pullers vehicles, some of the pullers from your club was lined up there for, I guess, the kids to visit with, get hero cards, which you took the initiative of actually having printed out, which was that's a good idea. And of course, they could take the card, I guess, get autographed. And it's pretty. I really didn't see any sad kids at all. I've seen a whole lot of happy smiles, and even parents. I don't think it was too rough on them. And I know the pullers enjoyed it. Pullers love that stuff.
We definitely heard a lot of good feedback from it, and the pullers really enjoyed it. So we're gonna obviously do the same thing this year. Try to get new pullers involved, and like I said, hopefully make it bigger.
I'm sure you will. So, anything else that you'd like to tell us for the upcoming 2022 season, Joey?
Oh, there's a lot I could talk about, but I don't know if you'd hear it in time.
The floor is yours. Tell us what you'd like to talk. It's up to you.
Oh, I don't know. It's definitely going to be another good year. obviously starting sooner. So we'll start this Saturday, and then our next hook will be May 14th at Center Hall for the enhanced tractors and hot stock tractors. And then after that starts kicking off, have a couple pulls here in May, a couple in June, and then July is when it starts to pick up, and pretty much doesn't end until the October pull at Sealands Grove. Definitely heard a lot of pullers are excited. I think the only issue that we'll probably run into this year is definitely the parts. If people break and can't get parts in time, I know there's people still waiting on parts that they ordered over a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
So between parts and fuel, those are probably our only two concerns.
I think that's about everybody's concern. Every promoter, every puller, everybody involved in pulling.
I got a quick glimpse, a quick blip of the chat area over here. Dwayne Martin said, "I didn't get a bike." It's gone now. It comes.
I think he's a little above the age limit for the bike giveaway.
Oh, and by the way, there'll be some test hooks.
Maybe we need to look in to see if
there'll be some test hooks this Saturday too.
Yep.
A certain case pulling team will be there, making some test hooks at Lebanon. So go ahead.
Tell
Joe.
Dwayne maybe we need to start getting like Harley Davidson to sponsor us a bike to give away, and he can try to win that.
Yeah, that'd be a nice one. He's got the right group there this weekend, so
Yeah.
Well, that's great.
But yeah, I know pulling this year is probably going to be the same way with racing. I know I've been to the races lately, helping with the sprint car, and they're running into the issue of not getting tires. There's a tire shortage, so it's going to be the same way with pulling, but for parts.
Mm-hmm.
This country will drive you crazy sometimes. I tell you, drive you crazy. That's crazy. Crazy. Anything else?
Jesse's flipping papers.
Well, like I said, I have a lot that I could talk about. I just don't know if it'll all get said in time, and it's kind of sucks that there's a delay, but it is what it is. I'm not.
Oh,
But
the delay's
give a shout
fine.
out
It's just, like right
a
now
bunch
he's
of
going to
people
stop
that we
talking
got.
when he hears me talking. Yeah. It's all good. We're just, I'll tell you what, Kendra and I ain't going to say nothing. The floor is yours. You do the talking. You tell us what you want to tell us, and then we'll go from there.
So first, I'll give a shout out to a bunch of our sponsors that we have so far. I mean, obviously, sponsors are still coming in, and we'll get some throughout the season and stuff like that. So I'll give what we have so far. MGS Trailers, Country Turf and Trail, Boops Grain Farm, Stucks Guns, Lester Stuck Building Supplies, Deals on Wheels, Boomerangs Bar and Grill, Mapco Machine Shop, Boops Family Hog Farm, Apex Diesel, Roy Adams and Son, Melcott Radiator, East Coast Diesel, Hackensburg's Garage, Channel Seed, Stevens Feed Mill, Hassler Performance, East West Drill, Foreman's Grain, Stonehill Excavating, Affordable Fuels, Dixie Drivetrain, Chriswell Ag Service, Kiters Farm Machinery, Moles Auto Sales, Salem RV, and North Point Auto Equipment. Also like to give a shout out to our awesome photographer, Ty Super Shots. He'll be joining us again this year with his crazy busy work schedule that he's been doing. And then obviously you with our Eastern Extreme videos coming to take videos for us to be able to put on YouTube and for me to make my videos with for the pullers.
Got it. You bet.
Pullers love their videos. That's for sure.
Absolutely. Watch and learn. Watch and learn. You bet.
I definitely, my plan this year is to definitely try to get more videos like with the phone or even with my camera, and even from you, try to put together videos. I've been doing like a bunch of TikToks and making like educational videos about how a pulling truck or pulling tractor actually works. What does this do? What does that do? And it actually blew my mind how much people don't know.
You bet. You're right. 100% right. And people love that stuff. They will eat it up. Yep.
And everybody's been liking it. And it's like, all right, I think it's time that somebody, like, obviously I don't know everything. I have the common sense of a lot of stuff. I don't have my own pulling vehicle, but I understand a lot of it. So like, I figured why not start something up to get the people to be more interested in the vehicles or know how things work, how things are done, because nobody else does it.
Right. Yeah, Logan made some sled. Logan Thomas made couple sled videos. I think it was, just kind of giving you an idea how everything works. That's a pretty cool deal. And to do a puller, a couple, several different classes of pullers. 2-wheel drive from a 4-wheel drive, from a hot stock to a modified, semi truck. Yeah, that's a pretty good idea, actually. Yeah, I agree.
But as far as I know, I mean, I don't know. What's that?
I said, what else do you have there on your list?
Oh, that's all I had on my list of people that I want to get names out there
That's a
too.
short list. That's rare form for Joey.
For now.
Oh, we'll have you back on. Sure. Okay. Well, we've hit 9 o'clock.
But no, definitely excited for the season.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Looking forward to this Saturday. Really, the Run With Your Brung class and the gas truck classes at Lebanon should be well supported, I would think. It's early enough, whether people are going to run 4 points or not, it's time to get a hook in, and this is going to be the place to do it. So, I should ask you, how does your membership look we'll just say Run With Your Brung? How's your membership look so far for points?
So for all the classes, we got a couple signed up. Run With Your Brung, I got a lot more people telling me they're going to sign up. For some reason, with our series, how we work, we get a lot more people who sign up in person at the pools than we do mailing it in. So
we do too. Yep.
A lot of the guys will most likely sign up. They'll sign up this weekend.
Yep,
but they have till June 4th at our first pool at Selinsgrove to sign up. That'll be the due date.
Okay.
You just reminded me, I have a whole lot of cash from this past weekend for people signing up. So thank you. I need to go deliver that.
You're welcome.
I was like, oh, shoot.
Now, my
signing
only concern about this year about people signing up for points would probably be they can't get parts in time. So they're like, I'm not going to sign up.
Yeah, it's just nature of the game right now, unfortunately, for everybody.
I mean, you'll have good years and you'll have bad years. You just got to, hopefully next year will be better.
I'd like to quickly run out of bad years. You know what I mean? This is 2022. It's time to, here we go getting political again. Never mind. It's time for the country to turn around.
I mean, luckily for us, we never really had a bad year. We just only gotten better.
Yeah, yep. You're fortunate. You're very fortunate. Yeah. Yeah. You guys were 2020. You guys were on it. That was the time to, I won't say take advantage of the situation, but you were it, and you still are. I mean, you still got pullers coming to support you. So, keep pushing, man. Keep pushing
2020, forward. There was one way or another we were doing something. We weren't going to give up easily. When we tried everything we could, obviously, but it's like I said, we were going to pull one way or another. We weren't going to go a whole year without pulling.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then to get the pullers, you gotta go out to other pools. You got to go talk to the pullers.
That's right. You got to get your business, your image, your everything out there. That's what you did. So, and the number showed it. So, you bet. Like I say, keep pushing. That's all you do. And work with everybody. That's even more important. So, and it's got to happen.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
You know, because the time may come where one club's going to have to lean on another one and say, "Hey, we need some numbers." So, can you help us out?
And I think we're getting close to that.
It's unfortunate,
Well, that's
you know, but that's okay. We can work together.
that's why I always like running around. When we don't have a pool, I like going to interstate pools or East Coast pools. And if you need help, hey, let me know. I'll come help you.
Yep. Yep.
But like I said, that's how you get other poolers, other sponsors. You got to go out, talk to them, do what you can, support everybody.
You bet. And we got to get you behind a video camera sometime and see how good your work really is. Because I'm running out of help.
Yeah, because right now I'm doing everything. I'm doing everything free-handed right now. So
yeah, tripod really helps.
I need me one of those gimbal things.
I got one. I use it with a GoPro. They're awesome. Love it. That thing is. They can hold that thing sideways like that. And that's
old
will stay level.
GoPro. I would like to get one for my big camera and my phone though.
Yeah, you'll need something a little bigger than the GoPro, the smaller gimbals. But yeah, they're worth their weight in gold. They're awesome. Highly recommend one. Yep. You bet. Yeah, you'll need a bigger gimbal for a video camera because of the weight. But the small one I have, I don't remember the manufacturer for that GoPro, but for the one I use for the GoPro, it's like $100, you know. But I mean, you put it in your hand, you know, you've got something. I mean, it's nice. And up, down, you can just do everything.
Well, I got the GoPro 9.
Mm-hmm.
So I would need a brand new gimbal. I have a gimbal for the older GoPros, like GoPro 3, GoPro 4, but I haven't used that thing in years. Me and Ty always talk about cameras, and Ty's like, we need to get one of those big booms that they use at PPL pools or NTPA.
Oh yeah, it'd be nice. Sure. I got.
Better get another sponsor.
Yeah, I have the Hero 7, and the gimbal I have is the latest, you know, from this particular company, and it will Bluetooth to the. I haven't done it yet. It's a time thing, and usually when it's time to go do something, hurry up, put the camera on and go, you know. But it'll Bluetooth to it where you can do remote stuff with it, the camera itself. So, but I just haven't taken the time to do that yet. But yeah, I'm glad I bought the one I bought. Certainly, very nice, very nice. And oh, this delay is crazy.
That's all. That's all I got.
Okay. All right. Well, we won't tie everybody up, I guess. Well, it's 9:06. I know we kept everybody here almost 2 hours last week. But
next
Dwayne,
time I'll make it a little better.
Oh no, you're fine. It's all good. I mean, you got the basic gist out there, and we're happy for the new points classes, and hope it's successful for you guys. And we're going to be seeing you this Saturday at 2 p.m. 2 o'clock start time.
I just don't know how we got here. Weren't we in Louisville like last weekend?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still, and I guess real quick, Delmarva. I can't forget Delmarva has a test and tune coming up. 1 second here. I think it's this Saturday. Yes, this Saturday at 10 a.m. at Easton, Maryland, Tuckahoe Steam and Gas Show Association grounds. Delmarva's test and tune. So I was there last year. Unfortunately, I won't be there this Saturday, guys. Sorry. The antique pool from Chatham, Virginia. I'm trying. I'm pushing, man. I'm into the last day. I've got to finish one of the tracks and then do the track that I filmed, and then I'll have the whole weekend finished. And it's a lot of discs. I don't know how many it's going to be, but it's going to be a big set. I've had a couple calls for them, but they're not ready yet. I'm getting there. I've got a to-do list here this long and longer, and the home season started. So I'm pushing as hard as I can to get it done. It's when you got over 1,000 hooks to edit for one weekend event, it's a lot of editing.
Yeah.
A lot. So I like the challenge, but I got to get it done. I'm trying. So, but they'll be ready soon. I promise. So that's all I have, Kendra.
Come out to Westminster this Friday night. That's all I got. And then Lebanon on.
Don't you go Tyrus on me now.
I said it like a Southerner. Lebanon on Saturday afternoon.
Yes, absolutely. And then again, the MDA pool. We're just going to call it the MDA pool Beast of the East fundraiser this Saturday, 2 p.m. 5 classes. Of course, Joey's Run What You Brung will be a points class there, so it's going to be a pretty cool deal. I guess you got gas truck class there too as well. So, but yeah,
no, just Run What You Brung.
Just Run What You Brung. Okay, just Run What You Brung. But nevertheless,
just Run What You Brung, and they're allowed gas trucks in it.
Yes, exactly. So, and I'm sure we'll get some. Okay. With that said, we're also going to say, look down below real quick before I do shut the scrollers off. Please help Denise Moritz with her cancer ride, and Adam Drott and his crew for the Roswell ride that's coming up soon. Adam is repaying their gift of life, if you will. They saved his life and got him straightened out pretty good. And now he's doing his part to ride with his brother this year to raise money to end cancer. You ever talk to Adam about it? It's not to fight cancer, it's to end cancer. That's Adam's goal, and I'm sure many others' goal, to end cancer. Wouldn't that be wonderful? It'd be a wonderful thing to end cancer. So, but anyway, please, when you can, I mean, still time, just see us at a pool, whatever. We'll make sure Adam gets the money like we did last year. So, okay, with that said, I'm done rambling. Appreciate everybody joining in here tonight, and we'll be back next Wednesday with results.
Yes, sir.
From Lebanon and from Westminster and upcoming pools, and try to get a guest on here too. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Usually, sometimes we get the results can take forever. So, but we'll see. Joey, it's good seeing you. I'm glad you come on tonight. I know it was last minute. I apologize for that. I just got to think, it's like, I don't have anybody lined up. We only got one event to go over. I said, we got to get Joey on because it's a Snyder County, points class. So that's a good deal. And of course, we'll be headed north soon.
No, thanks for having me. So
you bet. Tell your dad to stop being so ornery too. So. So anyway. Okay. And I couldn't see the message. Every once in a while it would blip up and I could see something on the chat. So I apologize for that. Hopefully it's just a one-time thing going on here. I don't know what the world is going on. But anyway, next Wednesday, 8 p.m., we'll be here. Unless something unforeseen comes up on us. But you two hang in there and I'll be right back with you. And the rest of you, like, subscribe, share, hit that thumbs up. And check out the SCTPA pullers.com, interstatepullers.com, and eastcoastpropulling.org for all the schedules coming up. What's the matter? What are you laughing at me for?
That was a struggle for you.
Well, I'm used to .coms, but they are .org now. So that's eastcoastpropulling.org. And propulling.com if you want to look at the big schedule, ntpapool.com, etc. Who else might I forget? Delmarva Tractorpullers.com. Don't forget them. Great club, great people. Okay, I'm done rambling. See you next Wednesday. Say bye. Say bye.
Bye.